refresh our mind. Was it months back? Last month, I guess. Yeah, you see, I've forgotten I think I'm getting old, but it's normal, yeah. So a month back, we organized a program called, who knows what's the name of the program? Huh? Yeah, it's Take Him, that's the organization. Come on. Fantastic. Can we clap for him, please? Do we know what it means? Who knows what it means? Okay, say it. Yeah. Fantastic. Can we clap for her? Yes. So, as they rightly stated, and the program was divided into 3 stages. The first stage, the second stage, and the third stage. But what was consistent on this program was a challenge to Yundum Barak. And I guess you other schools would be telling themselves, like I said, that you make sure that next competition, you take it away. So this is a challenge from other schools to Yundum Barak. So it's a challenge, to Yundum Baraks. So we don't want to waste further time. At this point, what I'll do is introduce the high table. We have Mr. Aliu Jallo, who is the admin officer, is it? I'm right. Can we have a round of applause for him, please? And then right after Aliu, we have Major Nene Gomez, who is the ECD coordinator, and also she is deputizing for the CEO of GAF. Can we have a round of applause for her, please? And right after Nene, we have Fatou Job, and Fatou Job is the deputy head for the lower basic school. Can we clap for her, please? And of course, you can see Michael here, my co-host, right here. Can we have a round of applause for them, please? Yes, so I'll hand over the mic to Major Gomez to make the opening remarks.
First of all, I would like to ask for an apology. We apologize for not taking your time consideration. Due to our busy schedule, we were there with the prize giving at the senior secondary school. Our school is comprised of 3 sections, which is the ECD senior school. So for that being the case, that's the reason why we were late. We will have another commitment. My able CEO is not around. For us in military, soldier man die, soldier man take over. Here I am. Wherever men are there, women is always behind them. If possible, we are number 1. Do not forget, this school is entirely by both male and female. What a man can do, women can do. So you can see it. I welcome you all to Yundum Barracks Lower and Upper Senior Secondary School. Thank you so much. With notwithstanding, because we have already delayed some of us, because some parents, I received them in my office as early as 5 minutes to 8. So please accept our apology. For the next time, we will work according to your time. Thank you so much. I would not like to take your time. Welcome to Yundum Barracks Nursery School and Upper. Feel free, relax, and we continue on our program as it is expected. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Major Gomez. Of course, you're right. She's mentioned that what a man can do, a woman can do. Yeah, of course, you have to. But it's important because we were created to complement one another. So therefore, it's important when we have one gender, for it to complete, we must have the other gender. But also, she's mentioned, one thing I forgot to mention is parents. She's mentioned that as early as 8, you have parents calling to confirm. And I wouldn't do justice if I do not recognize the effort of parents. Can we have a round of applause for the parents that are here? And of course, the kids. Can you clap for yourselves? Go on. Yes, you deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah, so on that note, I would hand over the mic to Mr. Aliu Jallo to also say some opening remarks.
To all of you here present. To start with, I want to acknowledge our main man, who is Mr. Tunde, for spearheading this program called Tech M, or Come On, and his entire team Michael, and others. I also want to acknowledge my boss, Nene Gomez, who is here present, and also near her, Madam Job, who is the deputy head of the lower basic. I want to also acknowledge the presence of parents, school teachers, staffs, students of Yundum Barracks School, and also our students who are supposed to receive, who are our guests from other schools, coming to Yundum Barracks to receive their presence. Because remember, Tekem started long way back, some months. We can vividly recall, it has been a tough and a keen competition of multiplications, where 13 schools were on board. Remember, 13 schools were on board. And out of these 13 schools, we have 58 contestants. 58 contestants. And out of these 58, it has been from one cadre to another cadre. They started from the bronze call, or the first stage, and then they go to the next stage of silver, up to the final, which was held at the Teachers Union Conference Hall, Babukar Juve Hall, which was keenly contested. I was there deputizing the CEO, who is also the chairman of this program. Going through the programs, we've seen students competing. We've seen talents. We've seen talents. We've seen talents among students. And we are cognizant that multiplications has a lot to offer. If you recall, if you can, maybe search further into it. It helps us to complete tasks with the limited time. It also helps us to work as a team. Don't see the multiplication timetable like that. It has a lot. That's why my little girl here said, it is the mother of maths. The mother of maths. It means from multiplication, math started, juxtaposing, becoming wider and wider. So multiplication is believed to be the mother of maths. So guess what? If young children, but by this age, start memorizing multiplication with time, because I remember it was 1 minute. 1 minute, because it was very difficult to separate the winners. The multiplication from 2 times 1 to 12 was read in 1 minute. Guess what? If they want to test me, no, I'm sorry, I will fail it. My dear, if you want to test me today, multiplication, with that time, no, because it is not easy. So can you please put your hands for those who contested? And not only that, out of the 13 schools, we have 10 winners. Remember, 10 winners. And we said, in this kind of competitions, there is no winner, there is no loser. They are all winners. In this kind of competition. In education, competition in education, there is no loser. You are all winners. Because along the line, you learned. So on that note, I want to summarize it on behalf of the CEO, who is representing the Chief of Defense Staff here, and also our able commandant, who is Lieutenant Colonel Seni Bayo, the Defense Headquarters Camp, where this school is under. The CEO, who could not be here, the school, as my boss said, we welcome all of you, and we understand that we are going to present some very rich prizes for today for those who took part in the competition. On that note, I want to thank all of you for your coming. Thank you.
Certainly, it was a very tough competition, and like Mr. Jallo highly mentioned, because of the tightness of it, it was done within 1 minute. And interestingly, you see how how the students were reciting the multiplication as if you were saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, where I was sat, I was like, seriously, so this is the timetable from 2 to 12. And they're reciting it as if it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So honestly, congrats to the students, and rightly mentioned, there is no losers because it's education, and what it does is it forces the students to stick on their books, to engage their brain, so which is really remarkable. Now, before we go straight into the program proper by presenting the gifts to the final 10 students that made it this far, I would love to call Mr. Tunde, even though I've not told him that he would be here to speak, but it's very important that he comes over here and they say something. Just say something.
All, my big people on the eye table, thank you for hosting us today. And we thank the Almighty for making the day a colorful day for all of us. Teachers, thank you. Parents, a bigger one for you. Because if you refuse to let the kids go for the competitions, teacher will do nothing. I will use this opportunity to appeal to parents. You have a lot to do when it comes to education. Good, you've paid the school fees. Huge amount of money. Thank the Almighty for that. But you need what these poor people call follow through. Follow through, am I correct, sir? Follow through in education deal with outside the school program. All these kids you are seeing, they have talents. It is you, the parent, who doesn't allow the teachers to carve out that talent for these kids. Because you don't follow through. You stand on the ground that I've paid huge amount of money. Without you following through, this kid will not be able to get what they are looking for. There are different activities they can engage in. With that activities, they'll be able to come out with what they have in them. What TAKEM is doing, we are not doing anything new, but just to complement the effort of the government on quality learning for Gambian children. Yesterday, we are like these kids. We know what we passed through. Today they are here. Why don't we help them out on a brighter ground? It is what we give to them today, they will display tomorrow. You give them the best today, I'm assuring you, you'll be comfortable there tomorrow. You refuse them on the best, and they eventually discover it on their own, they will hate you. Take it from me. So I'm using this opportunity to appeal to parents. Search for different programs. You can even see one outside. Call the school. I've seen something. Can we take part? The school will tell us, let us go. At times, there are some programs, the school will call you, parents will say, no. Am I correct, ma? Answer. Because yesterday, they don't love it. Because there's no chance for them. But today, you must love it. So that they become the best we are looking for tomorrow. These are the Gambia we are looking for. Am I correct, sir, ma? These are the new Gambia we are looking for. Do you want them to be like you? It's a question. Why don't we build them to be the best? Clean. Loyal to the country. You will enjoy them. Thank you for taking part in the programs. The program we just did a few weeks ago has led to another program, which I believe my big lady here will announce to you. That program is not for anybody. The pioneer of that program are the top 10 to register before any other school can register. That's another angle we believe we can help these students to bend down and read. We are proud. We are the pioneer of spelling bee in this country, 2015. We are proud. We are the first to organize African Nation Quiz in Gambia and in Africa. If my memory can serve me, Yundum Barak won the cup. That was last year. There was a commotion. The top 10 are saying, no, we are going to challenge Yundum Barak. They did. May 25th was the final. September 23 was challenge the champion, won by Yundum Barak. A clap for you people. Then we come up with what we call common. Well, I'm happy that Yundum Barak still come on board to take the ownership of the program. So they are not happy?
We are happy.
You can search the Google, go to Google and search for Taken program there. You will find Spelling Bee. You will find Dream Game of Spelling, which was won by a school who are taught today. They won the first prize and the third prize that time. That was Masakole. Dream Game of Spelling, you can't find anywhere but in Gambia. Can't we clap for Take? What we are looking for in Spelling Bee, we don't have it the way we thought it should be. That is why a new program is coming up now. That one is a challenge for the home, for the school, and for the kids. All in all, a big thank you to Africell. A big thank you to other sponsors of our other programs, CBG, Social Security, Yona, and the owner of Takem. If I refuse to mention them, they will kill me today. Unique Solution. Unique Solution owned by the Papa Njai, the consular of Africa in Gambia. If I don't mention the name, they will kill me today. So please, tell him I call his name today. Thank you, and I love you all.
To have anybody look out for the welfare of other people better than themselves, because whatever one does, human being by nature, we are selfish by nature. But when it comes to the welfare of other people, when it comes to the welfare of other people, you put them first. Like Tunde would always say that a leader ought to be a servant to the people, which we do not see these days, because all the leaders that we see, come on, we always say leaders they fill their pocket first before they look out for those that put them in office. So Tunde happens to be one who is an exception to that rule. And I stood here today, thanks to him. The first time I stood here, for some of you who've seen me before, it was a different game. But of course. And so he's mentioned parents as well. Parenting is something that is very key. And oftentimes we tend to leave certain things to the government, or certain things to be done by society or by the teachers. But we must remember that whatever we do, it is a collective responsibility. As a parent, it is your duty as a parent to be the first teacher to your kids. It is your duty. And it is only normal that as a parent, you want the best for your kids, right? So do not leave everything to the hands of the teachers and say the teachers would do their part. How about your part as a parent? So it's key and it's important. That's why it was necessary that we acknowledge, or it is still necessary that we acknowledge the presence of parents for the mere fact that we have the competitors of this program, TECM, and the parents themselves coming with their kids. But also, I didn't mention teachers as well. When I acknowledge the parents, we have to acknowledge teachers. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Yeah, so now, Tunde is a man of ideas. He's never run out of ideas. Like, I look at him and I'm like, Tunde, you're always with ideas. So besides the TECM, the spelling bee competition, besides the African nation competition, besides the common competition, we have another one. Yeah. And it's called Word-Lan. And Tunde believes that the TECM, the spelling bee competition limits the capacity, the brain capacity of the child, of students. Yes, it's important we include mathematics because we've seen that most of us in school, when I was going to school, when I was in my senior secondary school, I was among those that would say mathematics is very difficult. But the common has come to eradicate that mentality. Now the word power has gone to cover what spelling bee is all about. So the word power do not only limit students into going to the dictionary, understanding or trying to understand the spelling of a particular word, but now this is giving you the leverage as a student to not only understand what the meaning of that word really is, to not understand what the spelling of that word really is, but to go beyond that. It gives you the leverage to now understand what other words can you use to develop a particular word. I don't know if I'm making sense today, right? So this would even challenge the students further. It's important, in as much as we have, maybe we've never wondered why is it that our young boys, our little boys, are so egotistic or are so happy when it comes to sports. Everybody wants to do football. Everybody wants to do basketball. But why is it that everybody is not wanting to take education also in that joy? Do we put that fun? Is that fun included? Right? So Tunde now is thinking, why not we also sportize? I don't know if that's even a word. The educational system in that way. Once it's done, then it gives leverage to the students to now want to use the very joy that they find in sport in education. And this is what this very program is going to do. Engage them. So the forms are out for this one. There you go. Okay, for the first one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so there you go. That's the Word-Lan. And this is a synopsis you can see. So these are words. These are words that you would now develop, or letters if you like, that you will now develop a word that has all these things that you're seeing. I'm sure in due time you will get to understand more of what it does. So the first 10 students that made it this far, that would be receiving their prize today, are privileged. Privileged in the sense that the price is a bit lower for them. Yeah? So for the first 10 students here, the price for the form would be 1,750 for you. Right? And for any other who may want to join, buy the form rather, the price would be 2,000 dalasi. So remember, with education, there is no price you can put to education. There is no price, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, you as the parent who is doing what it takes today, when your child develops and become an asset in the society, you would be reaping that. So it's important that we continue the support. Because as it is, they may not understand the beauty of what it takes, but you who are the parent, there's a reason why God happens to make you the parent. So it's important that we use that and stand for our kids. Okay, I think I deserve a clap for that. Okay, that's all. So, yes. So now at this point, what we are going to do, we will now be calling the last 10 students categorically. And once we call you, I think I can do this. It's the ninth, 4 to 10. Yeah, 4 to 10. 4 to 10. Yeah, the ninth position. Yeah, so the ninth position that I'll be calling is Ami Kaba from Pleroma School. Is Ami here? Yes. Can we clap for her?
Okay, let me.
Okay, yeah, yeah. The envelope.
The ninth, huh?
Huh? Is it what, the name? Is it one Nupolai? What a name. Is your students?
Okay.
Olani.
Olani.
From Al Medina Basic School. What a name. How do you call your name? Rid? Wanula. Okay, yeah. So we have Rid Wanula Olani from Al Medina Basic School. A round of applause for him, please. Okay, can we have the sixth position, Aissatou Saho, from Lisa Kent Senior Secondary School. Can we have a round of applause for her, please? Okay. Okay, the fourth position is Maimuna Marong from Willingara Lower Basic School. A round of applause for her, please. Can you come with your teacher and your parent? Maimuna.
Sometimes sticky.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Magini pa yun.
Wow.
I'm going to say it meanwhile. Okay. Naka? Siri. Third position. Siri. Wow. Okay. The third position is Sere Bojang. Sere Bojang from Mansokoli Senior Secondary School. A round of applause for her, please. Wow, yeah. It's Sarah Bojang from, yeah. Third position, yeah. From Mansokoli. A round of applause for her, please. Third position. Okay, so the second position is Kumba Sow from Pleroma School. Can we have a round of applause for her?
Who are the winners? Who are the winners? Who are the winners? Who is the champion? Who is the champion?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you clap for yourselves? Where is the crown winner? Can you stand up? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yo danga taw ya bori nene. Madam Joe, what if you colorful one? Huh? Wow, okay.
Announcement before we continue. That is to say that the ward land that I've mentioned here, the competition for the ward land, the forms are available. So should you want to get any, you may see Mr. Tunde, and then later you could settle the payment, yeah? Should I repeat that? The forms for the ward land, the new competition, right? The forms are available here with Mr. Tunde. You may choose to take the form now, and then later you can settle. Is that okay? Yeah? Fantastic, okay.
On this program.
Go on, yes. Go on.
Ward land. I wish all of you partake in this competition that is coming. If you look at my phone, you can see word table. It's called Scrabble. I love building words. Every day I compete with people just to write words, to develop my vocabulary. If you see you can be a good speaker and you speak English, it's like you have a lot of words. You learned a lot of words. So help yourself by practicing word land. I am urging all of you to try to take part in this competition, which is word land. It will help